Do it, boy. Do you want to anger me?
Sing.
Sing for me! Sing!
Daddy has demands.
Were I to walk, then nobody would talk, no longer mock at me while I'm at play. Were I to walk.
That's not bad.
Very good, boy. You shall earn 1 moldy bread crust. Now be gone!
Could I please have another?
Absolutely not! Away!
Greetings, friends, family, and distinguished guests, and welcome back to the table. This is Black Arrow, a sci-fi saga. I am your host and dungeon master, Connor Zeitlin. I have with me today and onward 4 player characters in the saga. My dear friends, Max Levington.
Hi.
John Freeman.
John Freeman.
Adity Giddy.
Okay, can we restart? I
And
no, I
Hunter
couldn't think of anything
Foster.
funny!
Hello. James, you suck. Let's do this.
Last we left off, our characters escaped from the dreaded ambush in the Aragon Prime Tech Convention and had an incredible session of sort of realizations and conversations with various NPCs, conversations with each other. David Coney was contacted by a strange person from his past who goes by the name Magna. Vance Ortcloud made a transmission to Zendeef Pelt, his old friend from the Barbary Pirates, who wishes very much his immediate and gruesome death, and also to take his ship, the Black Arrow.
Notice how you said his ship. It's my ship.
And the same Luis Alonso, Fairman's uncle, talked to his nephew about the monarchy in general, about King Diero, and says that he will arrange a meeting with the monarch of Iberia for Fairman Rosas. Anzo Reyes brought aboard the ship his old companion and compatriot, Mateo. There was conversation there.
I healed a lot of people. Kind of just ran around just doctoring.
Yep. David Coney and Vance Ortcloud had a lovely little argument surrounding the exodus of the one Aaron Cole. The exodus, as it turns out, from life, as David Coney relieved her of it at the beginning of our last episode, in a sort of a fit of anger.
It was 2 old men. It was 2
It
old,
was
tattered
men.
men. Just like super beaten up and like...
It was more me laying down with a neck brace as this guy who
2
drunkenly yelled at
incredibly
me.
wounded warriors having a thumb war. No, basically, we now find ourselves coursing through the void and coming out into a dead space location, coordinates of which were provided by Vance Ortcloud to Zendeef Pelt. And another ship comes out of warp behind you. The fighter belongs to your co-agent, Jeffrey.
Is there like a window?
Yes, you can definitely.
So
yeah, you can
in that
also
case, I'm
call him.
probably just like I like wave to him.
Yeah, you see in his little cockpit, he salutes you. And he sort of peels towards the Black Arrow and signals like, "Can I board in?"
I shout to Anna, who's
Yeah.
in charge. Okay, I shout to Anna. I say, "Pilot, is it okay if we board this ship?"
Yeah, it should be fine. Let me figure out how this thing works. She starts inputting things, pulls a big jack back. The front side of the Black Arrow pops open. Agent Jeffrey docks, and the sort of airlock envelope forms around Jeffrey's ship, and sooner or later, Jeffrey pops into the hold, where you await.
I kind of reach out to him, pat him on the shoulder, look him up and down to make sure he's doing all right, because he said he's all right, but I know that he wouldn't tell me if he wasn't.
He looks fine. He looks like he has a lot of very important things to say to you. Did you see the broadcast from the king? You all must have seen that, right?
Indeed, I saw the broadcast.
He's out of his goddamn mind is what he's out of. Holy crap.
I'm sorry? How so?
He thinks that's gonna go well for him.
Oh, it's not going to go well. You remember the information about the Armada?
Yeah.
Knights Templar. That's not the King's Armada. That is Knight Templar's Armada.
Yeah. So you and I need to talk.
Should we talk in private?
We should, and Elena Holtz wants to speak with you as well.
Is she? Where is Holtz right now?
She's at our command center in
She's back in the NUSA?
No. She's at our station in Sevilla.
Okay. Maybe I should step into your ship to speak to her.
Yeah. You know, let's go do that. You guys go into the ship.
Sorry, while that's happening, I gesture to Louise, who I assume is in the room, and say, Louise, maybe you should come too. We might have some interesting
Agent Jeffrey
things.
goes, Thunderhawks only strictly for the moment, and then yes.
Okay, well, stay put.
And Louise goes, of course.
I have a plan.
Are you addressing
Actually,
everyone, sort of?
Everybody, sort of.
Yeah.
First of all, can you describe the
Surroundings?
No, specifically the pirate ship that we are approaching is nearby.
No pirate ship has warped in yet.
Okay.
Her.
Can you describe to me what their ship looks like?
Yeah, so
or their fleet, or whatever they're doing with it, 'cause I would know that.
Zendi's ship. She's a very successful Barbary pirate. She has a Corsair, which is a pleasure vessel, but she's modified it with a bunch of Knights Templar like space turrets, and she's actually like jury rigged a bunch of docking bays for some other ships, for some frigate class ships that she wishes to add the Black Arrow to that collection.
Okay.
Yes. None of them have any rams, which is why she likes the Black Arrow so much.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
So, everybody, I may or may not have communicated with an old companion of mine, Captain Zendiv Pelt of the Barbary Pirates, as we are, it seems that some of us are excited to make our way to Barbaria, Mr. Uncle Man over there, specifically. So
I haven't heard about this, so I kind of turned to him and inquisitively.
Your uncle said something about Barbaria. I don't know. I wasn't really paying that much attention.
He
Anyways.
turns towards you.
Anyways.
It's a very important mission.
Anyways. I contacted Captain Zandiv Pelt, as they're one of the few people that knows how to get to Barbaria. However, in exchange for this, they want my ship. I'm not going to let that happen. Meanwhile, by the way, I am still very much dying as I say all of that.
Yeah, maybe we've long
You guys get a long rest after this.
That's convenient. Okay, so they very much want my ship. They said specifically that they want to be flying my ship to Barbaria, meaning that they will be boarding. Their ship has multiple different boarding bays. As we get attached to that bay, I want to wait until Zandiv and their crew walk through the door, slam the doors shut, take out everyone but Zandy, and then finagle our way to get to Barbaria. Thoughts?
That is not a good idea.
Our ship is faster than their big hunk of metal that they put so many random guns on it. It's too heavy. We can get far away from them before they have the chance. We close the door.
No. They have highly trained fight. These are the Barbary pirates. I've heard of them.
If I know Zandy will want to be on the ship first. We can close the door before too many get on the ship.
Do I know who this is?
No.
Okay.
By reputation, but not well, probably.
By reputation, Captain Zendiv Pelt of the Barbary Pirates.
Captain Zandiv Pelt is one of the most clever captains in the galaxy. You will not fool her with this. Listen.
He's fooled her before.
One of. You said one of. I like to hope that I'm towards the top of that list.
Let's me negotiate with her. Listen, you might be one of the cleverest people, but I'm one of the best negotiators.
I'm sorry.
How about that?
You're gonna definitely keep the conversation going, but I just want to say Fairman doesn't know how Zendiv talks and interacts, because you've never really heard her, right? Yeah. So you're gonna try to go into this all negotiating style, and then it's going to.
Who the f*** is this?
Yeah.
Who the f*** is this piece of shit?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Okay. Continue.
Okay, so I will allow you to do some calm negotiation, hippie politics stuff, whatever you want, before they board. Then we will attach to the boarding bay. If things don't go well, and they will walk through, we slam the door, see what we can do with these pirates, and get out. Because I am not letting them have my ship. And if we are docked with their entire fleet, all the pirate bastards on that ship, there's no way we're
Isn't there anything else we can give them besides the ship?
Not to my knowledge.
You also know one thing, Vance. You just realize that Captain Zandy Pelt loves her tractor beams. She loves grabbing ships and pulling them into her docking bays without their permission. It's sort of her thing with space warfare.
That's why
She wants
we're not. Wait. Can I finish real quick?
Please, I have an idea.
Can I finish? Can I say my idea first? Yeah. We won't be flying out of the docking bay. We will be warping out of the docking bay.
No,
I was gonna say,
Bad idea.
I don't even
Vance.
want to be on the ship.
That idea is my middle name.
Vance, I've been looking at this ship. It has an external harness. I could destroy the tractor beam.
I like your attitude.
Yeah!
This
Wait,
is not.
how big
If
is
we're
the black
going
arrow
to
again?
Barbaria, why are we making an enemy of the Barbary pirates?
Let me explain this real quick. We're already an enemy of the Barbary pirates. You see,
you are maybe an enemy.
I am already.
Cloud.
They do not. You associate yourself with me. That's not going well. You see that fancy chandelier up there? You know how I got that? I nicked that literally like 2 days ago from a shipment where we were trying to, do a thing. Long story.
Just Zendeef Pelt that he hates so much. It's only her. You're totally dandy with the rest of the Barbary pirates, but because they don't really know you, like they just know
But they
you.
fear Zandy.
But they fear Zendi, but they also don't really. Like there are plenty of other Barbary pirate captains who are just
Just
as
bad.
if not worse than Zendi.
Okay, but I'm not. But at the same time, I don't have a relationship with them. I genuinely think it is our. Here's the thing: if we dock and we try and play it all coy, they will have literally hundreds of guns and Barbary pirates men on the ship. There's no way we can fight them off. Our best chance is slam the door closed as soon as Zandy gets
I'll destroy the
inside.
tractor beam.
You destroy the tractor beam. We warp out of there and use Zandy and get any information as possible from Zandy. Do you have a better idea within the next minute?
All I know is that idea is terrible.
Do you have a better idea within the next minute?
You need Zendi to plug in her codes to get you to Barbaria. So
Zandy will be on the ship.
you're gonna trap her on the ship.
Yes.
And
Yes.
How many people are we going to kidnap?
Many.
Listen, let me ask you this. Even if this terribly foolish plan succeeds, what's the exit strategy? We go to Barbaria with one of their captains in tow, and we just expect everything to be dandy, and we leave, and we just go on with our lives?
It's a big place. I have plenty of associations there.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I've heard of Barbaria, right? It's famous. Yeah, but I mean, Barbaria is legend to be the size of a planet. I mean, we could hide there easily.
I'm told it's the size of several, but Fairman is upset by the fact that he can't come up with a better plan.
Yeah,
I will
Hold
grant.
on. Fairman is upset by the fact that he can't come up with a better plan, so he's just like, okay, I'm going to go and take this call. You don't get me killed, okay?
Coney, I'm sure you can run some sort of things to put us into any way you can assist us if we're trying to warp out of a docking bay.
Is David still like in his hospital bed in the
Long
floor?
rest, you're all good.
No, you like fully fall asleep like as you're standing.
We
Great.
did long rest, or we're going to long
We
rest?
did long rest.
We did.
If
And
you can hack their ship and turn off the tractor beams as a second run of security,
Let me destroy the f***ing tractor beam.
if that doesn't
Goddamn.
work, if that doesn't work,
You don't know how badly I want to do
How
that.
about we do the scalpel instead of the hammer?
this is the scalpel. We are scalping. We are scalping Zandy out of their ship with hopefully none of their own men on board as well.
How would you destroy the? This is meta.
Yes.
How would you destroy the tractor beam functionality?
Tractor beam? Does the big sucky suck?
No, I got you. But how would you do it? Let me finish my question. Without them noticing.
Ion grenade. Place the ion grenade in the tractor beam. They hear a bit of a boom. Remember, this is their entire fleet. A bit of a boom in a pirate fleet is about your everyday occurrence.
It's not like you're in a field with like grass and foliage. You're literally the most visible you can possibly be.
But
also, like,
if he's in the void of space, it's really dark and he's really small.
Yeah.
I actually think that as long as you put on some level of kind of
I've got
passive invisibility.
cloaking. I don't have invisibility, but I have
but
passive cloaking.
I do when I
You
can
have
put it
invisibility.
onto you.
Right.
So this actually seems upsettingly plausible.
Breakdown. Okay, you sweet talk Zandy on the comms. Make sure that they are not suspicious at all. Make sure that they are ready to waltz onto the ship, hopefully with as few men as possible. You turn down their security measures to make them less likely to catch Anzo here as he goes in a harness, plant as many ion grenades, maybe some of those like bomb little orb things.
Oh,
as possible,
I got explosives, dude.
In-
You see Mateo sort of produces one out of his.
onto wherever their tractor beam comes from. Then, as soon as we have the chance to hit the thing close, I will, while sitting in my captain's chair, will hit the warp drive, Chewie, and get us out of here.
Wow.
Thoughts?
Look at Captain Orcott over here giving orders.
Pilot.
Pilot.
And I go,
Thank you, I
All right.
appreciate
Was
that.
it slip of the tongue?
Mateo,
I say that sarcasm.
Mateo,
Okay.
can you afford 4 or 5 of those orbs?
I mean, I'm literally
Made
taking
of them.
pieces of
I'll
my
be-
body out. But
But I did that to you once, and you're okay.
Oh, that's not gonna convince him, bro.
you're bold, I like it.
And I'll just be grabbing one of those because I need one back.
Absolutely.
I throw the orbs in the air, and they start rotating around me.
Yeah. They start just like orbiting around your head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, while this insane plan is going on, I need to take a phone call.
You see, Agent Jeffrey goes. I mean, we have time, right?
To take a phone call? Yes.
I don't care if you're still on the call at the time. As soon as Zandy warps here, I want you on the comms.
Okay.
Agent Jeffrey goes. I mean, if it's a matter of life or death.
I'm taking the phone call. I'm speaking to the captain.
You saddle into the seat with Jeffrey. He says, "No, I got it. I'll patch her through to the ship so we can get a full thing." Here we are. So she sort of appears like in front of you on the dashboard of the ship.
Captain Holtz,
Fairman, Jeffrey.
you've seen, well, much has happened at least since we last spoke.
Yes, much has happened.
The spin doctors, they are doing well, covering up the incident.
I think so. Caliphate Studios is being incredibly lenient.
Why would they be lenient?
Good question.
I worry about that. How about the recent transmission from our most lovely king? How does that affect our mission?
Oh, yeah, about that. Fairman, can you get close to the king?
Absolutely. In fact, Captain Holtz, I have to share a piece of information with you.
Go ahead.
I recently... You remember me telling you years ago about my uncle
Yes,
who
I
took
do.
me in?
Yes.
Well, it turns out that I ran into him at the tech convention. He's working for the monarchy.
Oh.
Yes, it was unbeknownst to me, working for this organization called Visigoths. Or Visigoth, I don't know.
You see, she sort of...
Do you recognize this symbol?
All too well, Fairman.
You were familiar with this.
They've been a thorn in my side ever since we got here.
And
I
did you
didn't-
know of my uncle's allegiance?
Absolutely not. I did not. And I
apologize, that was an inappropriate question.
No, it's all right. It's all right, really. So long as you're comfortable with using your uncle to get close to the king, I presume?
Well, as a matter of fact, he said to me that he would be willing to set up a mission, that he would be willing to set up a meeting with me and the king.
That
He
is
says-
exactly what I was hoping to hear.
He says that the king is open to reform, that he might be willing to voluntarily give up power.
That's lovely. Unfortunately, we don't have time for that. I need you to get in there, and I need you to do what must be done.
You want me to kill them?
Cut off the lion's head. We'll pick up the pieces later. This is bad. The king cannot be allowed to activate his armada.
It's not his armada. It's Knights Templar's armada. I shared this information with you, I think.
You did, but more evidence goes to suggest that Knights Templar would be handing this off to the king. They're paying Knights Templar to make this.
Something tells me that The fact that my uncle has popped up, had no knowledge of this, he's working for the king, apparently quite in a senior position, if he's able to set up a meeting, makes me think that the king, that this armada is not beknownst to the king. That this plan is, it might be good to let our enemies fight and see what we can exact from him. I understand your assignment, but surely it would be better for me to first see if reform can happen. If reform can't happen, if he's not open, if he won't give us obligations, he won't give us assurances.
You would trust the word of an agent of the monarchy.
My uncle, I'm afraid. And yes, I do trust him. I know people. I'm good with this. You can trust me on this one, Captain. If it goes south, that the meeting does not work, then I will do what needs to be done. But we always say, reform is better than revolution. Why bring war? It will only make us more unpopular.
War will come no matter what.
If war will come, then we should be on the winning side of it. We can get ahead of this, rather. We can transform this. We don't need to be an outside force.
If we want to be on the winning side of this war, we should immediately begin communicating with Knights Templar and Caliphate Studios and Modern United Mining to back their attack against the king.
We can't back a corporate mission, but we could let it play out. Maybe there will be a battle and we could be there to pick up the ashes. Maybe that is so. But surely it is worth trying this opportunity. You can trust me. I would never do something that would hurt the movement. If it comes down to it, I will do what is needing to be done.
You see, she thinks for a second. Jeffrey pops up. He says, I mean, he makes a good point. We should always try to go for reform first. And Agent Holtz says, you're right. You're right, Furman.
He smiles, He's had a pretty close relationship with her for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's glad to see that that he's being trusted with this.
Okay. What about what is going on with your ragtag crew?
Well, our pilot is going to Barbaria on a mission entrusted to him from, I think, my uncle.
Interesting.
We are apparently going to have some contact with pirates. Do you know Zandief Pelt?
Yes, I know Zandief Pelt.
We
tried to do some things.
I'm pretty sure an old college fling of Vance Ortcloud. But she might be our key. Frankly, I'm a little concerned about the prospect of this mission, but maybe there I could convince some level of cooperation with the Barbary pirates. I don't trust them at their word.
We have 2 weeks, Furman.
Okay. Well then...
If you are not off of Barbaria in 3 days, then immediately arrange transportation back and get your uncle to schedule that meeting with the king. Until then, figure out what the hell they're trying to get with Barbaria. I know that he is your uncle, but I do not trust that an agent of the monarchy is looking to pirates for a solution to any problem other than us.
I'm a proselytizer. Do you want me to go and see if I can recruit some people to our cause?
And 100% do that. Jeffrey, you will report back to me immediately.
Oh, I heard the news. Jeffrey is promoted.
Indeed he is.
Agent Lieutenant?
Indeed.
It's good to hear. Captain Holtz. I don't mean to be presumptuous.
Sure.
But you remember we raised a while back the prospects of my promotion to the rank of captain, that you were going to discuss it with the major. Is there any movement there?
Time will tell.
Okay. Captain, I will go to Barbaria and try and recruit people to our cause. Should I, after that, arrange this meeting with the king?
After that, immediately when you get back, I want to hear that you scheduled a meeting with the king.
One more question.
Yes.
What's in 3 days?
3 days, I need you off Barbaria. If you're not off Barbaria, but in 3 days, arrange transportation back.
Okay.
If in 2 weeks,
All hell
all
breaks
hell
loose.
breaks loose.
Understood. Agent Lieutenant Fairman, out.
You leave. Jeffrey looks at you and goes, "I'm gonna have to go. I'm being summoned.
Where are you going to?
Back to Sevilla. With Holt. I wish I could come with you, but I trust that you will keep your straight and make sure that your uncle doesn't do anything rash. I know he's your uncle, and I'm sorry to ask this of you, but you have to keep tabs on him."
But of course, I will relay any information to the captain.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mateo.
Yeah. So I pull him aside and I go,
What do you want?
what now? I mean, I can just wait for you.
So, I'm following you around, I guess.
Oh, are you?
And then
Oh, neat.
we're going back to Barbaria when I say.
Aren't we already going back to...
No, we're going back to Genningat when I say.
Genningat, right. What about these guys?
What do you mean, these guys?
I mean, I don't want to... They're kind of...
Okay.
Well, they're... Yeah, I'll go back to Genningat. Can I bring him along? Can we zombify him too? And I look around to make sure nobody's heard that. And I'm like, we could just...
Fairman, who's now back, definitely heard that.
He doesn't. But it's... Mateo looks at you. Are you not going to come willingly?
Look, I think we've reached a point where you don't need to drag me willy-nilly. I'll come and help you guard Genningat or whatever you need me to do.
I'd like you to make an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. With advantage.
16.
The thing is... Sure, they're trying to get you back to Genningat in order to stop Caliphate Studios from harvesting the life essence of you, them, it, everything, right? All of you all. But why is Caliphate Studios doing that? It's definitely tied in to what is going on in Iberia right now, that you are currently spearheading an investigation into stopping. And if anything is going to stop them harvesting all the crap, it's not going to be a war of billions.
Right.
Another war.
Right.
It would be easier for you to expose Caliphate Studios in order to stop this.
Okay, well, let me blow up this tractor beam first.
Okay, taking it one explosion at a time. I understand.
One explosion at a time. These things are really cool. Can I do anything else with these, or is it just boom? Can I
I mean,
they're it's the metal of Genningat. I could probably. Okay, all right. And I because I picked one up, I let it go back to floating around my
that's
head.
sort of the thinking that Caliphate Studios had about it.
Right. Yeah. I guess when it comes to corporations, they're rather uncreative, aren't they? It's just what can make the biggest bang for their buck, right?
Biggest bang for their buck. Hey.
That was funny.
He does not laugh.
All right. So I'll go back to Genningat, but I don't know. I think I'm better suited working on the side of these three because they have their own goals in mind that very, very closely align with ours. I mean, Fenneman is trying to expose Caliphate as well, and Coney just got absolutely trounced by them. And I mean, Vance is.
I'm along for the ride.
Vance has more of an enemy with his alcoholism than Caliphate, but I feel like at some point...
Just a hobby.
I can
That's
stop
what they all
anytime I
say.
want.
I think at some point there's some merit in sticking with them. I'll go back to Genningat, but I don't know if I can stay there. What's better, me stopping every single mining colony that comes there, or me ripping it open from the heart? Because I'll do some ripping. I love to, tick, boom, boom. Not that hard, other Caliphate's hard.
You just sort of feel that the idea of a heart.
Right.
Sort of like
Is that like my trigger word now? Is that like it's like
Whenever
Shazam, but
It's a safe word, bro.
he says, you are unfortunately correct.
so I'll stop by getting get. I want to say hi to people. I've said hi to you and Sophia, but I mean, it's been a hot second since I've.
Valentino Navarro.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, when he learned that you were alive, he wanted to be there.
Yeah, Valentino and I were cool.
Interesting.
Not like you and me cool. We had the secret handshake. I don't have that with you.
Yeah, the secret handshake.
The secret
involved you
handshake.
biting into my flesh. I remember.
Okay, that was a desperate addition for
Yeah.
desperate measures. You know.
I'm gonna make sure that you don't go back on this promise.
That's kind of aggressive.
I'm not gonna follow you around constantly because there's work to be done in Barbaria. I am in Ginnengat.
So I'm a bit of a queen bee here, aren't I?
You are, and you have no idea why.
I kind of meant it as just like, yeah, I'm supposed to protect everything, but you kind of just keep me stuck on Ginnengat and force me to do whatever you guys want.
No, you don't understand.
Also, what is so special about me? Because if you think about it, the guy who shot you in the face, I took a swing at him. I am nowhere near his combat level. I mean, that man disarmed me with laughable ease.
That was because it was also me who was disarming you, and Sophia.
Okay, so,
But you haven't learned...
to connect, right. I saw the little messaging thing you guys did with each other. I want in on that.
You saw that.
Well, yeah, it's... Of course.
Of course you did.
Well,
Of course
yeah.
you saw it.
It was like a little glowing web of passing one to another.
Of course
WhatsApp.
it was.
Yeah, it was like WhatsApp. It's like Discord,
Mewing.
if you may.
I'm gonna do something for you.
Okay.
This may break you. He says, I'm going to open your consciousness. Because of the way...
Like physically? Like an apple?
I cannot
Is
wait.
this
I
like
would be
good
tempted.
idea?
Like split my skull like
Is
a
this
right
gonna cause some mental damage before you do this?
More so than he already has.
I don't know how much mental damage this guy can take.
Okay.
Alright, 1 sec, and I open the flask of horse tranquilizer that I have constantly feeding in my system, and I just up the dosage a little bit.
No. He
What
turns
is
it
horse?
all the way off. And you just sort of get a little buzz.
Yeah.
And you see he sort of grabs your head and pulses into it with the magma. Your skin flushes bright red, sort of streaks start running down your neck of this magma, sort of feeding through him into you. And you start getting flashes, but this case it's not flashes of the future. This case it's flashes of the present in a number of different places.
There's so many. There's too much information. I don't.
Eyes. Hundreds upon thousands upon millions upon 1.8 billion people, all of whose eyes are open and running and fighting and sleeping and slicing and just vaulting through space across the vast expanse of the void. You feel everyone and everything connected to Toro, connected to you. And you feel like you have some sort of responsibility. You feel like you are here, you can sense all of this, you know all of this personally for a reason. And Mateo takes his hands away, says, "Wow, you're not dead."
It's a bit of a mental overload. Not as bad as when they made us memorize all those terms in medical school. Remember that? That was a lot more information than what I'm dealing with. That was okay.
Yeah. You gotta get suited up. You're not gonna need this anymore. And he presses, and he like, pink, smacks against your armor.
I won't need my armor. I mean, this thing is giving me power. This thing is giving me the.
All of the lights are dark.
Oh shit. And I mean, at this point, it's just dead weight.
Show me all your. Show me your ink.
Okay. Yeah, weird question, but and I pull off one.
And all of your tattoos glow.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So there's one tattoo with Mateo and Sophia on this arm. I pull off the other arm plate. Navarro and Valentino, and then pull off the chest plate, and it is Ginningat.
Just swirling magma debris that actually moves across your skin, Ginningat. And you feel sort of you're not dead, but your brain is talking with so much death, so much decay, but also rebirth. Sort of a strange material that has this ability to harness the power of decay and rebirth and the life cycle, the power of life, the life cycle, moving through each and every phase of it just creates this intense hot energy. If you look at a sped up version of the history of the universe, you will see 90% darkness, decay, death. You will see an infinite amount of nothingness. And you will see here and there little tiny specks of fire, of life, of change, of horrible, painful, fiery change. And you are the embodiment of that change. Are you gonna get that damn harness on? We gotta get you into an 8C. Let's go.
Hold on, Connor.
Yeah.
Because Fedman wants to cast invisibility on this guy, so would it be good if now's the time he comes up post mental breakdown / build up?
It's mental breakdown and it's a physical breakdown.
Mental rebirth.
But then it's a rebirth.
Zandy hasn't even gotten here yet, so
okay.
At this point,
I gotta change everything. All right, let's see.
At this point, you see he brings you towards the suit up station where you're like ready to prepare him.
Yeah. Do I comment on the fact that he's?
I'm sure you do. Yeah.
Well, sort of. He's not really naked.
I'm not naked. No, I have my
His loincloth on.
I'm more humanoid magma, so there isn't much to be naked about.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's not completely magma.
Like
He
Maui.
looks like himself. He's this really big muscular guy, right? There's still like pieces of armor on his body, right? Battle armor that's really just more there for like protection and padding than and cover than actual
Wait.
reasoning.
This guy's turned into Lava Man?
No. He just has like his tattoos are glowing with the stuff. His tattoos, his scar sort of feeds it down his neck into the rest of his body.
I have a lot of tattoos.
I'm
so
assuming
there's a
like
lot
all
of
of us are like just perturbed, you know.
Well, I assume you're not in the room.
I'm in the pilot's chair looking
Yeah.
through cameras.
What are you in the room?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Fetterman, hook me up to the harness.
I do just that. And when he's hooked up, I pull out from my coat and little pocket a bit of fabric that appears kind of I guess reflective. It makes a kind of little kind of clicking or crunching noise as I kind of turn it around in my hands. And I kind of wrap you in it.
He wraps you in tinfoil.
It's perfectly see-through. It's not. It's because it's.
He wraps me in cellophane wrap.
It's flexible like silk.
Yeah.
But it sounds like tinfoil almost. Yes. And it fits your form perfectly. And I kind of, I guess, click my fingers. And you just go, boom, gone.
All right, and
sort of have the ability to pull a hood over your.
Yeah.
It's the same material that is on top of our coats.
Yeah.
Thunder
And I go, Mateo, do I need an AC in space anymore?
I'm glad you asked. You do.
Damn.
Yeah, you're not dead. You're still alive.
All right. I activate the AT and is the ship open?
You can depart as soon as you like.
Yep.
Maybe we should wait for the ship to come.
Zandy's ship isn't even here.
But I'm invisible.
She's just gonna warp into your ass.
Like you get smacked.
I don't know how long
Red
this lasts.
mist.
You don't want to be outside the ship.
Trillion
You need to-
True.
At this point, Fairman, you rush up to comms because appearing, dwarfing your ship, a weird like purple and yellow and like bright neon green, wild spray painted battleship sort of emerges from the void. It sort of looks like if you had a giant pill with weird ass wings protruding from the sides that sort of that have docking bays stationed like on top of them, and then a cresting wave. There's a bridge that that is shaped like a hammerhead shark head that comes up from the top. You guys are instantly your communications are instantly hailed. There's no you don't even have the chance to accept the communications. You're just a direct line is established.
I kind of
hacking
vault
wise.
like around the chair and just like sit down.
Oh, Vance! I'm here for my ship.
Captain Zandif, I assume. Hello,
F- are you?
I'm Fermin Rosas.
I don't give a Where's Vance?
Well, Captain.
Don't f***ing say "well, Captain" to me. Put Vance on.
Captain.
I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Captain.
Put Vance on.
Vance is waiting at the dock of the ship for you to arrive.
I don't know how clear I could be. Put Vance on.
But you want me to move the ship's comms? Get on this ship. He's waiting for you.
Give me an intimidation check.
This is another one of my
Wait.
special. Can only roll at least 10.
She's gonna out intimidate you.
Can I? But before I see it, should I roll again or not? Before I see it, should I roll again or not?
It was a 2.
It doesn't even matter because it's just 10. But can I re-roll?
Yeah, re-roll.
If I get a 1, it will be karma. Okay.
What was it?
We're looking at.
That one was a 15.
We're looking at a delicious 23.
Oh, she rolled a 24.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's great.
You see she looks at you and she says, I'm gonna it is no wonder you're a friend of Vance's. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna board the ship and I'm gonna kill you first. This is gonna be a blast.
I kind of worked. It worked.
You instantly feel a lurching as the tractor beam starts pulling your ship straight into one of the docking bays. Zendif says, "Now, what's your name, idiot, bad-looking hair boy with a weird-ass coat?
Fermin.
What is that coat, by the way? It looks so stupid.
Fermin Rosas. I believe you've met my captain, Elena Holtz.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. She gets around.
Oh, was it the cyborg lady with the similarly stupid-looking coat?
That would be the one.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, I hated her just as much as I hate you.
I get the feeling that there are very few people who you don't hate.
That's just a common misconception about me, actually. I am friends with a lot of people.
Who's a person you're a friend with?
Hey, Jarl, come over here.
It's one of the wait, what if it's one of the Vances?
No, this big tattooed pirate
Okay,
guy,
cool.
like, sort of sidles into the hologram,
Yep.
and she goes, "Hey, Jarl, tell him how much you love me." He's like, Captain is very good. No. Like, I'm a good person, right? Like I'm an amiable person to be around. Captain Zendi. Don't even say Captain. Just say Zendi. Like, yeah, you said not to refer to you as anything. And she says, puts a gun to his head. Tell him how cool I am.
Aren't I laid back?
Exactly. Aren't I the chillest motherfucker? And he goes, Zendi, very cool person.
Yes.
We like Zendi, we like Zendi, just Zendi. And she goes, thanks, Jarl, you're the best, get out.
Point taken. My bad. I misunderstood.
See, I am friends with a good
Of course, and someone who is not your friend, Vance Cloud. I was talking earlier. He was telling me stories.
I'm sure he was. I'm sure
apparently, he was your.
Fucking stories. Huh?
Apparently, he was your superior, and then he was telling me about your first date, and I think maybe he's trying to get back together. Don't tell him I said so. He gets a little embarrassed. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I'm not even gonna provide a reaction. But halfway through that conversation, she just goes.
Okay, so we're right red, and it's not embarrassment, it's anger.
It's actually just like she starts shaking with anger. You hear, and before you hit the button, you hear Jarl go, "Oh no!"
Oh, wait, I turn it off, and we can just hear somehow in the back of his face.
They're going to have so many more people. Oh, wait, you know, now they're going to want to be first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going to
That
want
was
to
the
be
plan.
first. Okay. So as soon as you turn it off, I get you out of the way. I want to get back in my chair. I am eyeing my little camera that shows the entrance bay door right
I gotta
up
go.
on the thing.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I go to comms. Anzo, get out of the ship, get up there, and get. What is it called? Blowing stuff up.
I jump
Also,
out of the ship.
You jump out of the ship, just
the
going towards the thing. You're not gonna get there fast enough. David Coney, what do you do as you deploy your homunculus?
Well, I just have it walk up to him and use 2 nanoarms to just grab him and like we're doing Titanic, do.
This
I
is so
it's
cool.
it's propelling him into space.
Get hacking their security as
Yeah,
well.
I'm also doing that. I'm gonna be talking to him. Through,
And am I at
homunculus
the
servant.
Am I at the tractor beam?
Yeah, in fact, you need to get, David Coney needs to pull up the blueprint and get the tractor beam for you. So, David, why don't you give me a hacking check?
All right, we'll do.
Which is a hacking intelligence.
Gosh, why
Give me advantage. Give me advantage.
poorly?
Yeah.
Okay, 20.
20? Okay.
That's a dirty 20, right?
Dirty
dirty
20?
20, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a proficiency bonus?
Anzo, you're flying through space. You don't know where you're going. David Coney patches in through your ear. What do you say?
Cody, I don't want to explode this thing. It'll cause too much noise. I can melt it. I can dissolve it. What do you need from me?
Well, you're going to explode it.
Oh, you're gonna blow
once
this thing up anyways. I didn't bring anything up.
My idea
There's
is
no noise in space.
Wait, no, because
Hate to be that guy, but there is no noise.
the motion. No, I was thinking like Connor. Caliphate uses these things to explode, but I can use them to do whatever the hell I want, right? I
No,
can.
they explode.
Oh, they
so
just explode?
So David, you can probably have some stabilizing agents working on it, and then you can cut connection with the stabilize when you want to do it. But he has to plant the explosives.
Exactly. We'll make this like. You ever played this game called Call of Jury Duty? They have this.
No, I have not.
You're supposed to
You're,
blow
like,
up a
floating through
courthouse.
space.
Oh my god.
They have something called that.
Highly disturbing.
I might need you to get me a copy.
It's making our kids violent.
Yeah, and this thing called like a plastic explosive. Like you place it, then you can detonate it whenever you want.
No
That's
respect
what
for
we're
civic
doing.
responsibility.
Okay, Coney, where do I place these orbs?
On this model, it seems that there's going to be a large bulbous orb that will be right next to a window on the bottom of the docking bay area because it's right below that. That's why it pulls it there, and so that's going to be where it is.
I'd like to
Make your way towards that.
make my way towards it. I like to try and punch it, dent it, and then put the orb in that
Yeah,
dent.
you find
strength check for
exactly where the structure is. It's currently active and pulling the black arrow in.
You don't want to blow it up until we're
Yeah,
already
I just punch it to create a dent.
and you
I can
shove.
strength. Let me strength check.
You don't need to.
But I want to.
Go ahead.
I have such a high strength.
Do not roll on that one.
I rolled the nat one.
Oh my gosh!
I rolled the nat one.
Bastard. Okay.
Breaks his hand.
You sort of you fly through, smash your fist all the way through the through the ship. Just newfound strength. Like
no.
your hand sort of heats up really, really hot, and smashes through the thing. Smashes through the hull of the ship, and you feel air on the other side being sucked out through your hand.
So
And he's now
Freaking
sucked
shit!
onto the ship.
Nope.
That's how a vacuum works. That means he's literally stuck there now.
No. He's being like pushed out.
Oh.
Because the air's going.
So Cody, I may have punched a hole through the ship.
You guys sort of
Can't believe you did this.
And I'm assuming alarms are probably going off now.
you're
are you
suppressing
gonna put
those.
the explosives in?
I'm going to. Oh God,
Can't believe you
I'm sort of melty, right?
Yeah.
I'm sort of melty. I'm made out of melty rock, kinda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and solder the hole.
Give me an intelligence sleight of hand check.
Oh,
If this is a natural one.
nat 20.
I kid you not. Audience, they just went from in deep to okay again.
Oh my
It's
God.
Jober. We are Barack.
I'm serious. That was going to be very bad.
I
And
can't
now-
believe your hubris almost caused us that, and then your lack thereof saved us. This is truly an Odysseus moment.
You guys see some David Coney, you're like, they're having a breach in atmosphere. What is going on? And you're like, nothing. And you literally just like channel as much heat as possible into the metal, and it melts together, creating a sort of thing.
Oh, and I like to melt around like
And
5 of
you
the orbs.
yeah, exactly. You put the explosive in there, you melt it around the explosive, and then you're like, okay, it's planted, and you jump back to the Black Arrow. David Coney, you
So I'm like sort of flying him back. I'm flying him
you
back.
flying him back. You
Now
also
wait.
pull up-
One last thing.
Sure.
I'm checking all of the comments. I want to say one thing to our friend out here. All right, I'll let you back in, but on the condition that you never.
Coney, I'm melting through the harness.
I know.
Coney, bring me back, Coney.
Now, here's the condition: you never put a sword to myself ever again.
Coney, the harness is almost
You have to
gone.
make me this deal.
Okay, pull me back
Pinky
inside.
promise. Pinky promise.
And you see me through the window. I have my pinky raised. I'm going like this. And I'm like, get me the f*** inside.
Your pinky
All right.
just disappears from the invisibility.
No, and my pinky is like glowing bright red. I'm like, the harness, it's melting.
All right, well, come on back in.
he says, "Come on back in." Your 8C breaks, and
Yeah.
you're, and then the airlock closes back around you, and you.
Hot.
David Coney, you have a little window that pops up. It's like explosives primed.
Fantastic.
You guys are pulled into the docking bay. You hear from outside of the ship the only voice that is like you can hear in this entire. Although you know other people are talking. It's like, you're gonna fix whatever thing. You're gonna fix whatever thing happened with the breach or whatever. Just check it and then be done with it. And I don't care. It just has to be resolved. I'm going aboard the ship to kick some ass. When I return, which I will, you are going to secure the perimeter. We're gonna warp to Barbaria. Everything's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna have my sweet revenge. It's gonna be great. She kicks the side of the Black Air and goes, "Let me in!
Let me in!
I open the door.
The door opens.
I am fully reaction shot as soon as they step through. I'm gonna roll. I'll roll for this, but dexterity, like whatever it's called, reaction with dexterity.
You
Sleight of hand,
see,
probably.
Isn't it initiative?
It'd be a deck.
Initiative. That's true.
Yeah. Well,
Initiative.
you know what? That's what. I don't think we're gonna go into combat.
No,
But like initiative is surely the skill.
It'll be an initiative check.
Okay.
So here's what's gonna happen. Zandy Pelt. You know what? It's gonna be a quick draw.
What's a quick draw again?
It's an attack roll contested with an attack roll.
Come on.
And-
So their attack would be like to dodge
Come on,
backwards or something.
Yeah. So.
No, I don't.
So wait.
Should I
So
get
she.
forward to the ship?
So she sort of starts sidling up into the tractor beam. A couple of Vance move to follow her, and she says, "Not now. This is mine."
They aren't expecting it though, right? Do I get any advantage or just quick draw?
This is so you're rolling straight. She's rolling with disadvantage.
I'll take it. Okay.
Come on.
Okay,
John.
What's wrong?
Please, John.
No. I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna tell you what you need to get in order to beat it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Just for tension for the audience, folks.
That's incredible.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage, she rolled 2 11s. She has a +9, so you need to beat a 20.
I get plus
flat.
8. I get
you
plus
have
8.
+8, which means you need to hit a 12 or higher.
Come on.
John.
Come on, John.
John. Oh, God.
No!
Not another that one.
Oh, Jesus! You see, she She starts going up the airlock.
His finger slips and she just walks on.
You're watching it so intently. You're watching it. And you press the button. You look down, and the button you're supposed to press is over here. And instead of pressing,
He pressed the jungle green button.
instead of pressing the closed doors button, you turn off the ship completely.
Wow.
Oh.
The ship
Fudge.
powers down as Zendif enters, and she goes, "What was that?"
Wait, Ferman is here. He's in
Yep.
this room.
Yep.
He can see in the dark because he has his goggles on.
Sure.
She can't see in the dark because she's a
It's
person.
not dark.
Well, if there's no lights on, then it would
But
be
like
dark.
the windows are open and there's lights in the hangar.
Okay, hold on.
Nothing is obscure.
I have a plan.
Okay.
I will major image.
Vance will come.
I will
Vance will
major image Vance. I will major image Vance and give you enough time to turn the ship back on and to turn the ship back on and close the doors. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Is everyone cool?
I'm sick to my stomach right now.
All right. Well, simultaneously, I'm gonna be trying to like turn on the reactor from like
Yeah, you're like
You're
jump
doing a hacking check on our own ship.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
So-
Okay. I will.
Okay, so here's the deal. You're gonna make me a persuasion check. You're gonna make me a have programming check. You're gonna make me a piloting check.
My God.
And you are going to
I'm gonna
piloting
stop.
check to turn it off.
and you are gonna make me a stealth check.
Oh, I
because
thought-
you are very close to this area.
Aren't I also like glowing bright red?
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. We're
Disadvantage?
looking.
Oh God! It's rolling that one.
No!
No, it's only one thing. We have a bunch of things going on.
Okay. I rolled a.
I detonate the engine.
I rolled a
Disadvantage.
23.
Okay.
I got a 2 and a 3.
Oh.
I got plus 11. I got plus 11.
Oh, okay.
I got
I think a 14 should be sufficient to turn it on. What the f did you
12.
get
That's
next?
12.
I got a 2 + 2 for 4.
Oh no.
Am I the
got
only
12.
person of value on this ship?
Well,
I
no,
like
12 total.
1, 3, 3.
No, I had disadvantage. I got a 2.
1, 2, 3. I rolled a 23.
I got 12 total.
Alright, so I'm just gonna make sure she doesn't roll a nat 1 on her perception, on her passive perception. She noted. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't roll a freaking, nat 1 here.
Please remember.
Audience, this is what we call a shit show.
Wait, Connor. What happened?
What did you roll? What did you roll?
1,
2, 2, 3.
3,
20.
4.
I got plus 11. Plus 11.
Bro.
Oh, wait. He's got his plus 11.
He's a 12, right?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
you're a 13,
I mean,
right?
13, yes.
Is enough.
23.
I have a bonus, but it's not one, so it doesn't matter.
Nat 1, you pull a bunch of cords, you're rewiring some stuff, you like come over to a
the
hologram
moment
computer.
you turn on the engine, the fring
You
explodes.
come over to a hologram computer and you're like, oh that was not the orb I should have pulled. Hold on. You go, Vance, you're gonna have to Vance, you're gonna have to reprogram the ship's.
Vance, if you turn on the engine right now, we're gonna explode. So give me a couple minutes or I have to do some stuff on your end.
So he starts explaining to you what you have to do on your end. You're like reprogramming the ship's startup functions like right now, and it's like not working as well as you would have hoped, but you are able to just like flip a switch and eventually the ship turns back on. Meanwhile, in the hold, Fairman, you're like against this side of the staircase, like you throw a hologram projector down, it deploys an image of Vance. She whips around with the pistols, like, and it's just Vance like standing backwards and like looking in the opposite
I
direction.
believe Major Image can do sound as well.
Yeah, and it's like Vance sort of like breathing heavily.
Well.
You f***er.
Well. Hello, Zandy. It's a long time no see. Hey, listen, I was looking through some old photographs and we made a cute couple.
I'm gonna kill you.
Right, so what happened with me is I was glowing. I was so desperately trying to not glow, I glowed more. And now, is it okay if I very slowly start melting a very small puddle into the ground?
No, you just sort of step out and she draws a pistol and put
Oh, don't mind my friend. He gets nervous around pretty ladies.
And I look up and I go, Yeah, pretty.
Bring me to the pilot's. Bring me to the pilot seat.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
You are gonna do nothing. Back away.
I
Back away.
back away.
You. Vance.
That's me.
Come here.
Um,
She moves to kick you in the balls, and her
Wait.
feet goes through the major.
How much movement
major
do I
image,
have?
And she goes,
Oh.
what the?
how much movement do I have?
No.
I can't jump her and go like this.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll. All right, yeah, strength attack. Like an unarmed
I
strike.
just love that.
She's
What
going.
Wait, do I hear what's happening from like?
Yeah, you do.
I like going out and like help him dogpile.
Go ahead. And you're gonna.
Oh,
You're gonna make it with advantage.
Can it be because interfacing with the image dispels it? Can I also jump in on the dog pile?
Yeah.
I got 825.
25. She rolled a 13, so you guys jump her. The engine starts up. Vance, you have a button.
Can I pilot check?
You just.
It's a button! Do not do this! Do not pull a max! Press the fucking button! I'm done with it!
Did anyone else go
Vance,
inside the
give me
ship?
your BlackBerry.
Yes!
I'm sorry. Farmer, give me your BlackBerry.
Why?
Give it.
I like it!
Do 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 do.
You wired the explosives to Fairman's. All of a sudden, you guys are on top of Zandy. Zandy's screaming, "What is going on?" Vance, you hit the button. The doors close behind. She's like, "No!
No! Wait!
Wait! Vance, I'm gonna kill you!" And the black arrow takes out.
Well, the tractor beam blows up.
The tractor beam explodes. David Coney, you run a program that shuts off their engines.
Yeah.
So when they have to reboot their entire ship before trying to follow you.
Oh no! I'm gonna also wire music, the Cancun theme music, to, like play in their like entire ship.
That's
Just have like
so
elevator
funny.
was like do 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 do. Oh no!
It's just the Wii Shop theme, bro.
And it's all dubbed over with Zandy just going hysterically screaming, "What is going? No! She like punches you in the face, like actually like wrestles out of your grip, like slams you into the pod of the gunner seat. Fairman, you like draw your rapier and put it on her shoulder, and she just like
Vances, get out of
and,
get
like,
in here!
Yes, I forgot
Get
about
the Vances!
There's more of them!
Five
There's
Vances
more of them!
fly out of the closet.
with her bare hands, she slaps away your plasma rapier, burns her hand.
She's just gonna
and-
cut her hand in half.
Yeah, and she goes, "Bring it on!" And Vance's all like
dogpile.
dogpile her, and eventually you all like
So I warp away?
you warp away. You all sort of shepherd her into the seat where you had Aaron Cole. And
God.
Vance Orclap, you hit the button just to warp to another safe location.
Dead space time.
This is the most scuffed plan of all time.
This had no business working.
So badly.
We survived 2 natural ones, a 2 and a 3.
3 natural
On
ones.
will alone. 3 natural ones.
And then she rolled a 4 to match your 3. So like here's the thing, right? Now you guys are somewhat safe. What do you do with Zendi? Do you go and address her in her prison quarters?
So currently they're in like the little back room area.
Where you had
Where-
Aaron. Yeah.
So I'm kind of like looking through like the little window we have into that area. They're what are they doing? Describe what Zandy's doing inside the
I don't-
room.
Zendi is
Hold up. I
so
want to say
Zendi.
something real quick. I don't like the fact that we're having her in the same place we kidnapped the last one who we then shot.
That's your break. That's your
No. We did not shoot. You shot.
Like, why did we kidnap 2 women from the same place?
This one
It's the
deserves.
kidnapping place.
Okay.
Well, why is Connor keep writing women that deserve to be kidnapped?
Whoa! Deserved to be kidnapped. That's crazy. She was asking
wild.
for it. Oh my god.
You see, Zendi is like in this like not even like she's tied to the chair. The chair is bolted to the ground. The ground is bolted to the walls. Like there is some serious level of like restraint security, and she is just.
I just send my nanobots to like just like make it completely like lock like an Iron Maiden.
Yeah, like,
Anzo, you sure you can't administer some of your special K over there?
No! We're not injecting more people!
I think we just like
I think you just need to enter the room.
Okay,
and
like
do some
I go in, I'm
conversation.
like, Hi, sorry about all this.
She's like gagged. Do you want to remove the gag?
No need for all. Actually, I go to take out the gag and I realize that they were definitely gonna bite my fingers off. So I kind of I have Anzo like trying to hold them steady while I remove the gag to make sure I don't remove any fingers.
She doesn't bite you. She tries.
Yeah, might deserve that one. Listen, I know that this is kind of, like, maybe a bit of a bad time to do it, but, like, do you happen to know the current coordinates of Barbaria?
I do, and guess what? I'm not giving them to you until you give me this ship!
I know. But here's the thing. This ship, I don't love it that much, I'm fine with getting you the ship. I just knew that if you had all your bastards on board...
You lying son of a bitch!
If you had all them on board, I would have been tarred and feathered. Half these associates of mine would have been dead by now. Would you agree with that?
That was the plan, yeah.
Exactly. So, as I promised, I will give you the ship. I just don't want these chaps, these goody old two shoes to die. So, I'm thinking, you get me to Barbaria. We do have a little rendezvous there. And then, I'll hand the ship over to you then. Does that sound fair enough?
Alternatively, I could slice your windpipe, pull it out of your f***ing throat, and then split your trachea like a wishbone!
Quickly my eyes run around the fact that this person is tied to a chair in a locked room with, and the chair is bolted to the ground with multiple people here ready to stop him, like,
and 5 Vances, which he won't like.
He's like, yeah, I'm sure you'd have a fun time with that.
She doesn't seem to realize that she's not in a position to make demands.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm sure you'd have a fun time with that with your current situation. I'm sure that would be very, very successful. I need the...
Take all of you. Just look at your stupid faces.
You're tied to a chair, ma'am.
I think the way we deal.
I'll use a chair as a weapon!
It's bolted to the floor.
I'll use the floor as a weapon!
I think the way we deal with this, we have all 5 answers form a barbershop quintet and start singing to her.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Sender.
I'll just use I don't know if my typical stuff would work on this one.
But mine would.
No. Sandy, we have a history.
Yeah, we got a history.
In the entire time that I have known you and we've been associates, have I ever lied to you?
She looks you dead in the eyes and says, more times than I can count, motherfucker. Which isn't saying much, because I can't count very high.
The thing with this, I've only got so many lies left. I've got only so many lies in me. I'm tapped out. I can't lie no more. I've used all my life supply of lying. I'm through. I'm a clean man. I have no more mistruthin left in my brain.
Give me a deception check.
Be a high
What do I get in
DC.
this?
She's gonna get an insight against you.
Yeah, +5. I'll take it. 15 total.
No f***ing way.
Oh my god, what did you roll? 4.
Oh, I should not be trusting you with this.
No, you should not. And okay, so we're in agreement. You give me Barbaria's coordinates. I bring you there. We shake hands. I let you go. Toss you the keys, and you, as long as we have the chance to, deposit these Vances, maybe the Vance on your ship, if you're okay with that, we'll return them to the home for retired clones, the Escape Clone Society on Barbaria. They'll have a nice time. I'll hang out with my, my good associate, Fairman. Fairman's uncle has something or another thing you do, and then we'll be on our way. You don't need to see me again. I know how much you hate seeing me.
I hate you so much.
I'm glad to hear the feeling's mutual, but I'm just saying. I know I'm not gonna lie anymore. I'm through with that. You get the ship. I'm fine with that. We just really need to get to Barbaria. Is that okay with you?
You thought I would actually believe that this guy still liked me?
I just wanted to upset
There are
you.
some certain.
Hold on.
Oh, it f***ing worked, motherfucker! I hate you I'll take you. Take you to Barbaria.
Perfect.
I'll do it. And then I had to punch you in the face.
you get to punch a clone of me in the face.
No. Pilot, come on. It's a punch in the face.
I get to punch you in the face.
You've endured worse.
Have you
The
done-
plan hinges on a punch in the f***ing face, Pilot.
Hey,
I like my face.
Can I run a quick
Vance,
check?
I will do it for her.
Can I run a quick check to make
No, I'm doing it, and I'm punching you too. I get one on him as well.
What? You don't even know this man.
Or the deal's off.
You punched him in the face twice.
No,
Can I run a quick check to make sure that she doesn't have
him too. The more we speak, the more I get punched.
I just want to...
walks out of the room. He's not gonna into this.
I get
He ignored me. I get him too.
I punch in the face. I get a numbing agent.
Who says I'm not in the mood to make demands, motherfuckers?
I just... Let me check to make sure she doesn't have any sort of prosthetic that could make that, like, I don't know, a bullet.
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
no,
power
she doesn't.
fist.
Okay, so it's just a normal fist.
Yeah.
Good. That's all I needed to know.
I don't know about normal.
I mean, if you provide me with the proper bandages afterwards, I feel like that might be arranged.
Done.
Fair.
Can I get out of that punching thing?
No.
You get 2 punches on him.
Done.
I'm willing
Nice.
to negotiate 3 punches on him to get me out of it as well.
Absolutely not.
3 punches on him, 4 punches on him, no punches on me.
No, I want to punch you.
Okay. I did tackle you, to be fair.
That'll work. That'll work. I would shake on it, but I don't think you have hands right now, so that might not work. I ruffle their hair, and I'm like, so if you could, just
Not making that punch any lighter.
let me know those coordinates. So just let me know those coordinates. I'll type them in real quick.
wow.
She starts making like some dumb
I'm
noise.
not
Like,
giving you the coordinates. You know the code lords won't let me do that. I have to authorize it. Come on, Vance.
Can I make an insight to see if they're trying to do any like deception here?
Go ahead.
Okay, 6 goes up to an 8 plus 9. That's 17.
They're not.
Okay, so
This
they're
is-
just
this
gonna.
is true.
Okay.
She has to do it.
I'm going to carefully unscrew the bolts in the ground of the chair. And I'm gonna like prop the chair up on its back and kind of just like scrape its way to.
The stairs?
Oh, there's stairs under
Yes!
the.
I pick up the chair, I hold it very far away from me, and I slowly walk
You're not
forward.
gonna be able to hold a full person on a chair.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Dude, my strength...
He just punched through the
He
hole
did
of
just
a
punch through the hole of a
spaceship.
I did just went to... Let me pull some calisthenics, you know?
Okay, the chair melts out of your hands. She gets up. She gets out of the chair. She crosses her arms and says, "I'm going to walk up to the bridge of my ship, and
I
to
flinch when I hear that.
and I'm going to chart a course to Barbaria.
She's gonna sit in your chair.
Come with me.
Vance, do you want me
Fine.
to, like...
Come with me,
hold a sword?
co-pilot." And she walks. And she like grabs your hand and pulls
No,
you.
real quick. How about they do it from the scruff of my neck?
No. Grabs your hand and pulls you.
It's like,
And like actually
Oh,
like
yeah.
crushes your hand in her hand.
Oh,
It's
there
not
it is, they're
pleasant.
holding hands.
Oh,
they
that's
make
not
it back
pleasant.
together.
Okay, I'm
She
getting
puts
pretty
She
invested
puts
in
a
this.
laser blast just over your shoulder when you say that. And then she says, "Just kidding, I'm not gonna kill any of you yet today."
why do we still have her guns in her person?
Yeah, maybe we should
That's
take those.
true.
You don't know how she got those.
Yeah, they have guns hidden everywhere.
I look down. Shit, give me that.
She walks up into the bridge where Anna's sitting. Anna goes, "Whoa!" She goes, "Get up!" And Anna goes, "Okay!" And then she gets into the pilot's
Got
seat.
right
She turns it, swivels it around, looks at the two of you and Anna up on the comm. She says, "Sit down." She turns around, hits a button, pulls up a screen, starts typing in a bunch of random coordinates, and then sends it over to Anna and says, "Make that jump." And she's like, "Okay."
Hey, don't talk to our don't...
Don't tell me how to talk to anyone on my ship.
Yep, okay.
You guys, and that is where we will end this episode.
Thank you.
Wow.
That was a great episode.